Really quick, everybody, this entire video will be timestamped, so if you don't want to watch the whole thing and just get straight into a different topic, please check the pinned comment or check the little red bar right down below you. Again, this entire video will be timestamped, and I'd appreciate you guys watching whatever part that you like. And if you're sticking around, everybody, hello and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I am your guy with too many YouTube channels, and this is the Let's Talk Clen series, where I ask you guys to jump into the Discord server, which, by the way, if you're new, pinned comment, description down below, join, we'd love to hear from you. And I ask you guys to give me topics to talk about for video. Usually we talk about Fortnite and gaming, but of course we can talk about anything at all. With that being said, let's get straight into the first one. Timestamps are there if you would like to use them. Do you think that people will find a way around recreating the crossover stuff for the old seasons, like there was a Marvel season plus many other crossover bosses and other ones? I do, because Epic Games did find a way around it themselves with creating the Pulse Rifle, for example. I don't even remember, it was called the Stark Rifle or something like that. It was Iron Man's weapon. They're definitely going to find ways around it, especially as we're given the opportunity to create new weapons. And I would imagine people would recreate POIs too. They would just change like little things here and there. Instead of the Stark house, it's gonna be like the Stank house or something like that, you know what I mean? So absolutely there's going to be a way around it, and honestly I can't wait for it, because there was a lot of really fun stuff that Epic Games already did with the crossovers, like the Infinity Gauntlet. They'll call it like the 0 Point Gauntlet, you know what I mean? It's gonna be all stuff like that. Lil Whip song or Fishstick song? Say Lil Whip song? Absolutely not Lil Whip song. We are going with the Fishstick song, because that is actually a really good song. We don't like Fishstick. Oh no, I messed up. We don't like the Little Whip song. Let's move on. Should there be more grind rails? Actually, I really do think there should be more grind rails. It was a really cool addition to the game, and every time I'm on it, I feel like I have to sing a Sonic song. I go rolling around at the speed of sound. But if my squad doesn't want to hear me sing like that, then yeah, keep them just in Mega City. But I do think they should be around the whole map, to be honest with you. It's a really cool feature that they added, and it's really, they took it straight out of Sonic. I'm so down for it, to be honest with you. We need a Sonic crossover. I know I'm going a little bit off topic, but still, it's a cool feature, and it should be outside of Mega City. I do think there should be more grind rails. Hey Clen, you planning on seeing Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves? Actually, I don't know anything about Dungeons & Dragons. I don't know anything about the game, except like I understand like kind of how to play the game, but for the movie, I saw the trailer for it. When I first heard it was a movie coming out, I was like, nah, you know what I mean? But then I saw the trailer, and it actually looks like an intriguing movie. I am absolutely going to see it. One of the reasons that I really love it is I really miss movies that aren't like a part of a franchise. I was talking to my uncle about this, and he was like, he really brought light to it to me, and I was like, yeah, you know what, that's so true, because every movie now, it's like connected to the Marvel universe, or this branches off of this universe, it's connected to Star Wars. I miss movies that were just made for being movies, something unique, something brand new that we've never heard of before. So I'm excited to watch a movie for that. It's not something just Marvel, you know what I mean? It's really cool, and honestly, the trailer does look good. That's what really made me want to go see it. So I know nothing about Dungeons & Dragons except like very basic on how to play, but I would imagine it'd be okay. They wouldn't like make it very complicated, right? Do you think chapter 3 would have been considered better if it had the same length as the previous 2 chapters? Absolutely. Absolutely. One of the reasons why people didn't like chapter 3, or even it's forgettable at this point, is because we didn't spend enough time on it. You didn't have enough like time to really get to know the POIs. I was making a video saying goodbye to every single POI, and even then I was like, yeah, you know what, I don't really have a connection to the spot. You didn't build memories, you didn't build connections. It wasn't even there. Was it even there for a year? It was about a year, I know that, but still, we weren't on the map for nearly as long as the other previous chapters, and we never got to build a connection with the map. We didn't get to play out the full storyline, see these many changes. I absolutely think it would have been remembered better if it was a longer length, but you also risk the Fortnite community going, I want a new map, Epic Games, this map is so boring, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, absolutely it would have. Moving on, is there anything you would do to change and or fix Creative 2.0? I would have to play around with it a little bit more, to be honest with you, because I still haven't went to go make a map. I am going to learn with PBJ, hopefully this week. I'm really excited to do so. I'm really excited to make a map, but here's the thing, like, I can't really critique it because, again, I haven't exactly been building, but Epic Games has been pretty on the ball. The maps that have been coming out are really good. The Discovery is really good. They've just added some new features to Discovery, things like Reboot Royale. Yeah, you know what, it's buggy, but it's getting fixed and fixed and fixed. So I think they're in the works of actually fixing it. Something that I would change about Creative 2.0, I don't know at the moment, actually. So far, so good. Maybe I'll have an answer for you like a little bit more in depth once I start actually making maps, but still, I don't see a ton of complaints about it, which is really nice to see. Finally got released. It's finally here, Creative 2.0. I'm so excited to make maps. So yeah, I will go in depth with that if you guys want to ask that again, but so far so good. I don't know about you guys, but please let me know down below if you would fix anything about Creative 2.0 so far. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Let's move on. Your last videos and streams have been popping off. How do you feel about it? Actually, like, it's been lowering down a little bit again, going a little bit back to normal, but the videos have been still doing very well. right before Creative 2.0 came out, I had a bunch of videos, and that was posted, oh yeah, on the 24th, so yeah, it would have been around then. That's what you were probably talking about. I had some videos just go crazy about Creative 2.0. I had so much engagement. It was so nice, and I can't thank you guys enough. The people who always watch my videos are part of our community that we built on Discord here. It's really nice that you guys always engage with my content, which I really appreciate. You could even consider like I always consider these videos like the Let's Talk Clen, Talk at Clen, Concept Time, our content. You get the point. I don't want to say like my community, my stuff. You know what I mean? So it's been really nice. I can't thank you guys enough for helping me build that. The streaming has been so much fun. The streaming has been fantastic. There's been a couple streams where we were keeping 50 viewers at a time. That is absolutely nuts to me. But even then, I really do enjoy like the 5 to 15 type viewerships because like I get to read every single chat that comes in. It's been really fun. It's really awesome. And I really owe it to you guys for engaging with the content. I really appreciate that. And these videos that we make together are some of my favorite to make on YouTube. It's why I do it. I really, really enjoy it. Let's move on. Who was your favorite Sonic villain after Eggman? It can be a villain outside of the games. I would have, man, this might be stupid, okay? Like, this might be, oh, you're just picking that, but I gotta go with Metal Sonic. Sonic Heroes was my first video game that I've ever played in my life, and it holds a special place in my heart, and I thought Metal Sonic was so cool back in the day. Well, he still is cool, but I was like, that's a cool character. He was like, all being all slime, turning into characters. Like, oh my god, that wasn't actually Eggman, it was Metal Sonic. I'm a big Metal Sonic fan. He holds a special place in my heart, but I don't know if that's like exactly... Looking at it objectively, I could say something like, even if you consider Chaos a villain, Chaos is really cool, but man, I can't overlook Metal Sonic. He's just too cool. Moving on again, thoughts on TikTok's potential ban. Are you going to keep the reaction videos going? Absolutely, we're going to keep the reaction videos going. If that happens to get banned, I will be moving on. And plus, as far as I'm aware, it's only being talked about in the US right now. I know Canada's going to get to it too, but still, I'm going to just move on to YouTube Shorts, react to those because those are going to be just as good as TikTok, especially if TikTok ends up getting banned. On top of that, I do want to react to actual YouTube videos. Like something that I wanted to react to is some of Mr. Beast's videos that I've never seen before because Mr. Beast did just post saying, hey, if you guys want to react to my videos, which is very coincidental because I did see that today, he's totally cool with it, which is awesome. And I would get away with it with fair use anyways, but still, it's really cool. I want to still react to that channel. I enjoy doing the reaction content. And I don't have too much else to say about that. Thoughts on TikTok's potential ban? I mean, I have mixed feelings. Actually, I can point you to Clenversations, the brand new channel. Description down below. I made a whole video talking about how I changed my mind on TikTok. I like TikTok. Long story short, I like TikTok. I don't think children should be using it. I think it should be banned for people like under 18, maybe 21. I know it's a little extreme, but that's my point of view, and I explain why in that whole video. I like TikTok, though. I like TikTok. I'm going to absolutely keep the reaction videos going. It's going to be interesting if it gets banned. I would imagine up here in North, because we're not exactly as free as people like to say, they are going to get to banning TikTok. It's more so just a matter of when. But as of right now, I'm going to continue the reaction content. Guys, check out Clenversations, check out Clen Reacts, check out all the YouTube channels in the description down below if you want to watch my other content. Let's move on though. Hey Kyle, what is your honest opinion about the new crew pack and the Nox skin? I think it's great. I made a whole video talking about it, so I will sum this up very, very quickly for you. Not my favorite skin in the world, but what I do love is that it has a storyline attached to it. It looks like it's going to be a great character in the Fortnite storyline for this season, even if it's just for a little bit. I'm happy with the storyline. The skin design is cool. I like it. It's just not, it doesn't make me go, wow, you know what I mean? It doesn't make me go, oh my god, that's such an awesome skin. I still haven't resubscribed. I'll see what the next crew skin is. If I like that, then I'll get this Triarch Nox and the next crew skin, but I like it. I do. Kyle, you should talk about whether or not OG Fortnite is really better than the Fortnite we have today. OG Fortnite is nowhere near as good as the Fortnite that we have today. Just take a look at the game mechanics alone. You guys have played Reboot Royale, right? You know what? It is a little bit of a buggy mess. I get that. But people are going to get tired of that real quick. The game is very slow paced. The map is very bland. Yeah, there's some nostalgic POIs, but the POIs that they come out with today are infinitely better. Aside from maybe the Chapter 4 POIs, because a lot of them were the same with the medieval theme. Oh, everything about modern day Fortnite is better. We have creative, all the LTMs that have come out since then. The Battle Pass, I'll leave it, excuse me, my apologies. The Battle Pass, I'll leave that to Chapter 1. The UI was better for everything in Chapter 1, right? But there are so many things. Live events, Chapter 2 was my favorite chapter, and it's going to continue to get better, especially Creative 2.0. It's going to blow it completely out of the water, especially as they perfect OG Fortnite, and guarantee it's only going to have a handful of players. OG Fortnite is not nearly as good, especially when it comes to the map, especially when it comes to the gameplay. You guys don't miss OG Fortnite. You miss players sucking. Now, guys, let's be careful about my words on this one because look, I really appreciate you, and I know I keep saying this stuff. I really appreciate you guys wanting like to change the topics a little bit for these videos. It makes it a little bit more interesting on my end. So I love talking about different things outside of gaming. But when you say stuff like this, I can't even say that name without like potentially getting. It's the theory out there that a video will like get shadow banned who mentions the name. It's like, kind of like Voldemort. You know what I mean? I can say thoughts on Voldemort brothers getting banned. The Voldemort brothers getting banned. You can't even say the name. It's crazy. But again, it's way too touching of opinion for me to say on the YouTube channel. Like I said, I'm not gonna go into it. You guys will never know my politics, and that question is straight up controversy alley, so I want to stay completely clear of that. But guys, I'm so happy that you want me to change the topics to talk about. I'd be happy to talk about a bunch of this stuff. It's just like this touchy stuff I'm not going to get into. I don't want to start a fight in the comment section anywhere, because if I say one thing, like I always say, guys, if I say one thing, one side or the other, I'm gonna split the audience in half, and then you guys are just gonna hate each other. We're here to talk about things that we like. Like, you're here to talk about Fortnite gaming. We're not here to talk about stuff that will just make people hate each other. You know what I mean? So my apologies, guys. Let's move on. Do you think Triarch Nox will become irrelevant after a season or two like the other previous last reality characters? I really hope not, dude. I really hope not. I can so see it happening because of this. It's a crew skin and the Epic Games just wants to sell it right now. It's tough. You're right. It probably will. The last two reality characters, the last reality characters just were here and then they weren't. But Triarch Nox looks like it's going to have the same fate. Regardless, at least it's some storyline content. Maybe it'll all come full circle and Epic Games will just bring them all back together. Surprised they actually had a really good story, but I don't know. I don't have too much faith in it. I hope so. I hope that it has good storyline and good lore behind it, but I don't think it will, dude. Let's move on again. What are your top 5 themes you would like to see for a Fortnite season? Obviously, Egyptian is number 1. Very true. Personally, my top 5 are Egyptian, gaming legend, Star Wars, Greek mythology, DC. Actually, I would have thrown Greek mythology in there. I find that absolutely fascinating. I would be down to see another crossover season. I really would like a Star Wars, and this is coming from a guy who doesn't love Star Wars. I think Star Wars is cool. Love the prequel movies, but I'm not nearly as big of a Star Wars fan as some other people. It'd be really cool, though. Think about all of the mythic items and all the POIs that you could come up with in the Star Wars universe. I think that'd be a great crossover season. And how they handled Chapter 2, Season 4, that was fantastic. One of the best seasons gameplay-wise. Such great changes. Everything was on time. It was perfect. I would like another collab season. I would even go with DC. But I'd go with Greek mythology, honestly. And I would go with the Star Wars season. I'd be down to see both of them. Also, what are your thoughts on Activision sending DMCAs to creators making remakes of COD maps in Fortnite? Personally, I think it's unwarranted considering maps shown as an example weren't taking or using any assets from COD games into their maps, but simply taking assets from Fortnite Creative and using them to make remakes of those maps. Also, I feel like they specifically targeted Fortnite because 1, they are competing against each other, but also because of the amount of possibilities now available because of 2.0. I've seen many other games make remakes of COD maps with their own creative mode like Garry's Mod, Halo's Forge, and many others. It's a good point, and what you're saying, and I am totally on your side. I believe that they're doing this because they're competing with Fortnite, and they see the potential in Fortnite Creative 2.0. I really do believe that. I completely agree with what you said. They are just trying to get to Fortnite because Fortnite Creative is a scary, scary thing. What if Fortnite makes something better than COD? What if Fortnite makes better Nuketown maps with all these different mobs? You could even put in the LTMs like the floor is lava, Nuketown. You know what I mean? You could take Nuketown and just change it a little bit. I can't they get away with that, by the way? I don't know how that would work legally, but can't you just change a little bit and get around it? Make the Nuketown house green? Oh, well, one of them is green, but I think it's green. Maybe I'm drawing a blank all of a sudden. Wow. I played Nuketown my whole life and I can't remember that. Regardless, just change some stuff. Move the cars a little bit. You know what I mean? Can't they get around that legally? They must be able to. Even if you're not allowed to, they're doing it just to get at Fortnite. Guaranteed. They gotta, you know what I mean? Because you're right. They don't strike down any other people. Why go after Fortnite? They see a threat. Whether I think it's right or not, I mean, people are copying their stuff. So I think that they are right. But at the end of the day, it's a toughie. It's a toughie. I understand where they're coming from. I can't blame them for wanting to start attacking this. It's tough, but I still wish at the end of the day that it's a modding game. You can do what you want. Just change a little bit. Don't make it exactly like Nuketown. Don't make it exactly like Rust. Don't make it exactly like the COD maps. It's a touchy subject. Honestly, guys, I'd love to know what you think about this down below. But I agree with you on the point that I believe that they're just attacking Fortnite and Epic Games because of Creative 2.0 and its potential. But again, let me know what you guys think down below about this. Moving on again, what do you think of the theory going on with the new crew pack? I heard it's the TV glitch effects, excuse me. That's a really, really cool theory. Little too early so far, Foxy, to see exactly what it's going, but it looks like the Triarch Nox is responsible for going to corrupt and start interfering with the syndicates. It's going to be exciting to see, and I hope, like we were talking about, I hope this storyline continues and it's just not something to sell the crew packs. It has really, really good possibilities, especially if it's a skin that has to do with the TV glitch effects. I think it's really cool. It's a really cool concept. I'm excited to see where it goes. And guys, I'm going to touch on this one very quickly because I have talked about it multiple times on the channel before. If you could create an LTM, what would it be? This is something that I'm going to do in Battle Royale. This is something I'm going to make in Creative 2.0. I want everything in all vehicles unvaulted. There's already an unvaulted mode, but oh man, somebody in one of the comments or in the Discord server came up with a solid name for it, but I can't remember. Maybe it was on stream. I apologize, guys, if you know who you are and I'm talking about you right now. It's very hard to remember like who wrote what specific comments. I don't mean to be disrespectful, truthfully. Oh man, I wish I could remember. But yeah, the point is, I want all the vehicles unvaulted. Give me planes, give me mechs, something I want to see in Fortnite forever. Give me all of the weapons. Gravitron, Scars, Zapatron, all of the stuff. Give me UFOs, give me Chimera's ray gun. All the augments will be up, and the mythic goldfish back in the game. I want everything unvaulted. That's what I want. I don't know what I call it, but that's what I want for an LTM. Oh, and what a perfect one to end it off. What is the meaning of life? Bet you didn't see something like this coming. Guys, I actually kind of do have an answer for you. Of course, we don't know exactly what the meaning of life is, but I can tell you what I believe the meaning of life is. What I believe is that you need to live a fulfilled and happy life, and I know that's very generic, but I also believe that the meaning of life, you have a responsibility. All of us, we were given this incredible life as a gift. Whoever it is, whatever you believe in, whether it's came from a god or came from an artificial lab in space somewhere, whatever you believe, you were gifted this wonderful experience of a human being. And I believe you have a duty to give that opportunity to someone else. Your parents gave that opportunity to you, or whatever you believe in God, like I said, or it could be a combination of both. You were given this absolute blessing of the human experience. Think about all the different species, all the different bacteria, all the different animals you could have been born as. You were born as a human. This existence is something is so special. And you know what? Not everybody's happy. But that's a conversation for another time. Long story short, if everybody threw their problems in a hat, you'd be running away with yours. This life that you have is a gift. It's a gift, and I believe the meaning of life is for you to give somebody else this opportunity to have kids, raise a family, have the most loving family possible, live the most fulfilled and happy life all together. Spread your genes, give that opportunity to other people, grow a family, and that's something that I can't wait to do myself. I'm going to do it this year. I'm so excited, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. My family is so important to me, and you need to create your own. That's the meaning of life. That is the meaning of life. I really believe that. We all have a duty to do that. It's going to be incredible. We need to build our families, make them all happy, teach them good values, all love each other. Then you'll be fulfilled. Then you'll be happy. That's the meaning of life. This experience is a gift. You need to pass that on to someone else. Live this gift to the fullest. We only have like 100 years here. Not even 80, 60 maybe. That's the meaning of life. I hope that I bet you didn't expect that, Mark, eh? I had an answer for you. With that being said, though, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you are new here and enjoyed the content, please consider hitting like button. It will help out the channel a ton. And subscribe if you are brand new. If you want to participate, it may help us make these videos because these videos are so much fun to make for me. And I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Join the Discord server. Pin comment down below. You can find it. Join. Give me something to talk about for the next video. On the screen right now will be 2 fantastic other Let's Talk Clen videos for you to check out if you were interested and enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching again, guys. I will see you in the next video. Take care.